Hello guys, in this video I will show you how to create a CHM file. So the first question comes into mind is what is a CHM file? So the file you are seeing on your screen is a CHM file, and it's a collection of HTML file which are compiled together, and these CHM file are generally used as a help for different software, or some of the books are also published as a CHM file online. So CHM file you can use to create a help text of your software, or you can create a book online, or which you can publish online. So generally, if you search for CHM in your search box, so I will write CHM, you can find at least one or two CHM file in your system if you have some softwares. So for example, I have this user manual. I open it, and it's for Oracle VirtualBox. So it's a user manual for this software. So you can create user manual, help provider, or books with this software, or with this CHM file. So let's get started, and I will show you how to create a CHM file and how you can find CHM file. Generally, if you have Windows, and if you have this Visual Studio installed in your system, you will find, when you go to the search option and here you write help or HTML help workshop. So generally you can find this software on your system by default, and if not, we can find it on online. Just go to your browser and just write HTML help workshop. Okay, and this HTML help workshop is a Microsoft software. So just go there, first link, and you can just download this HTML workshop from here. Just click download and just click the first option and click next, and you will download this exe file, and this file you can install very easily on your system. So once if you have installed this HTML help workshop on your system, then I will open it, HTML workshop, and it will open like this here. So what you can do is you can create a new project. We are going to see how we can create a simple CHM file. So I will go to help, new, and I will select project and click OK, and I will click next, and here I will give the title of my CHM file. So for example, I will write my CHM file as user manual, and I will select the folder in which I want to save this CHM file. So for example, I have already folder made, so I will give the path of that folder and press enter, and I will click OK, open. But first of all, we will give the name of this file. So I'll write user manual once again and click open and click next. And if you have already made your HTML file, because CHM file is a collection of HTML files, so if you have already made HTML help files, then you can just select it and then just add it from here. So you can add your previously made HTML file, but I don't have previously made HTML right now, so I will just leave these blank and click next and click finish. So now I have this project made, and then I will make some HTML files, for example. So I will go to file, new, and now I will make a HTML file for my table, and let's see what can be the title. Let's look here in our HTML file. So let's say we want to give the name of the first HTML file as about. Okay, and click OK. So this is the HTML file make, and here you can give the HTML code so that you can have your HTML file. For example, I will provide a paragraph here, and I will say my first CHM file, and then I will save this file. So I will go to file once again and save file as, and I will say, because it's my about file, so I will name it as about and save it in the same folder. And in the same way I can make some new file, new HTML file. Once again, this file I want to name it as content, for example. Okay, and once again I can give any HTML code here. So let's see what HTML code we can give here. So we are going to give a paragraph here, and let's say this is a content file. Okay, and you can provide a list of content file. You just need to know little basics of HTML. This file also I will save as, and this is my content file. Okay, so right now I have two HTML file made. Then what I will do is I will go to here, project, and I will click this button, and here I can give a title to my project, and I can choose the default file. So default file is the first file which it will open. Okay, so for now I will close this, and let's create a content of this CHM file first. So I will click on content tab, and I will say create a new content file. Okay, and here I will say this is my about content file. Okay, so because the first HTML file we made is for the about, so content we can give the topic as about, and it has extension .hsc, and I will save it, and now my content is made. Now I will go here, insert a page. I will click this button. So when I hover over here, I will click this button, and I will say once again about, and add a file here, and I can add any file from here. So I will browse for my about file. Is it here or not? Okay, browse about and click OK, and click OK. So this is my about content In the same way, I will add a second page, which is my content page, right? I will click it once again, and I will say content, and I will add a new file, which is my content file, this HTML file I have made also, and click OK and click OK. So I have two files, one is about and one is content. You can adjust these file, you can move up any file, you can move down or wherever you want, and you can also create an index. So when you click this index tab, and it will show a dialog box, and you will click OK, and index, I will leave this index default and I will save it, and now my index is also made. So once you are done with your content and index, you can add some more files and help desk, whatever you want. Once you are done with that, you go to file and you save all the files before compiling it, and once again you go to file and click compile from here also, or you can click this button also, and now you can browse the folder in which you want to create this file. So I will choose the same file in which I have created the other files, so I will click open, and I will give the name of my file. So that was user manual, for example YouTube, and I will open it, and you can select this save all file before compiling, so it's good that it will save all the file before compiling, and I will click compile. Okay, it has given me error because I think I have selected a wrong file. So just select this .hp file from here and click open, and now we compile it, and it's compiled. Okay, and now when you compile your file, you can just go to the folder where you have compiled your file, and you can see here a CHM file is made for you. You can see here, and when you open it, it will look like a CHM file, and in which you have this about page, and you have this content, you have the index also. So if you have so many HTML file and a big content, then you can search for your content also from here. So in this way you can create a CHM file. This was only the first step, and you can add your idea of creating a CHM file and use it in your project somewhere. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe.